I just really like to see actors that come in with instincts. I think that a director sits, if I get tapes, I'll get like, 50 tapes at a time. Sometimes we'll get like 100 tapes at a time. And I would just kind of look for what stands out, what sets yourself apart. And it's no different for me when I'm directing. It's like we're so saturated with content, you kind of want to swing for the fences because what do you have to lose?
Mm.
It's there's so much, people are just bombarded with so many options. You might as well try the thing that catches their attention most. And I think for when an actor comes in, I really like to see an actor that had some instincts about it. But for me personally, my style is also, I really love improvisation. I really love that film can capture the spontaneity of a moment. So I really like to play with an actor whenever we have an in-room audition or a callback. I really love the opportunity to kind of play for a little bit. I feel like that's what filmmaking should be, is playing, because you get the benefit of capturing whatever you've done. And if it was great, then you technically don't have to recreate it if you captured it.
Yeah, right. If it's
Um,
great, we're moving on.
right, yeah, exactly. If it's great, then it's great. We're done. We're moving on.
Yeah.
But that's what I just really love to see an actor that comes in with instincts and with a comfort in the room. It's actually why I love the video auditions, is because I just feel like that's so much more comfortable for everybody in
Mm.
general. It's so, it's so that, I mean, it's the most awkward thing for an actor to come into a small nondescript room with total strangers sitting on the other side of the table just staring at you. And it's, by the way, equally awkward for the people on the other side of the table too. It's like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
let's see what happens. Um, so the comfort level, I think, just seeing someone coming in with confidence and comfort is a real big deal. But I just like to see instincts. I just like to see someone that's ready to try something and ready to play with something.
Yeah, I hear you. And that's a great thing for actors to cultivate. That's a great thing to be working on. I think for any really any creative artist, even in your department as well, to be looking at some material, usually, although in your case you do write as well, but usually created by somebody else, some
Mhm.
third party, somebody who's not you. So you don't know the how this all manifested, why they chose these words, XYZ, blah, 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 situations, how they came about. You have the information that you have in front of you, and then using that to fire up your instincts, right? To then make some
Right.
creative choices, right? And I think going to
Yeah.
another word that you said, which is then using the confidence behind that to say, I'm going to then commit to this choice, right? This
Yeah.
has fired me up. It's got my imagination going in a certain direction. I'm using the information that is available here to
Hmm.
understand what the field is that I'm playing on and the story that we're all telling. But then now I'm going to confidently commit
Right.
to those choices that instinctually got fired up here, and now we're all capturing in this audition
Yeah.
scenario or even on set,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And even in the audition stage of it, there's no pressure for it to be the right instinct. You know what I mean? It's
Thank
like,
you for
and
saying that. Yeah,
yeah,
because who's to say really? I mean, again,
right.
the information in front of you is what's giving you the parameters in which to play.
And that's it. And I say it because I remember my brief stint in time being on that other side as an actor, doing the auditioning, feeling that pressure. But then from the directing side, it's funny. I wish I could go back in time and redo it all, because I'm like, no, it doesn't need to be the right instinct.
Mm-hmm.
What's exciting is to see that you have a instinct,
Mm.
because all we're looking for is this an actor who's going to make a choice? Is this an actor who's thought about this enough to even attempt a choice? And is this an actor who's confident enough to commit to the choice? Like you said, it's really hard to commit to a choice. It's really hard. But I'm never looking for the right instincts. I'm just looking for instincts, because
Right.
now I know, okay, this is someone who's willing to throw some mud at the walls and see what sticks. And that's how I like to work. I'm really looking for someone I can collaborate with, because the director actor relationship is in my personal opinion, is a collaboration, not a dictatorship.
Sure.
I feel like all of my favorite stuff has come out of collaborating with actors that I can collaborate with well. I don't claim to be the author on what it all should be either,
Mm.
but we can work together on it.
Thank you so much for watching. For more great interviews, insight, and more, click the next video and be sure to subscribe.